Adversity and challenges causes some people to break. But here at the Greater Boston Food Bank, we continue to break records. We are shipping more food than we ever have in the history of the Greater Boston Food Bank. The old normal used to be 200,000 pounds a day. Our new normal looks like it's between 350,000 pounds to 400,000 pounds a day.
The mission here at the Greater Boston Food Bank is to end hunger here in eastern Massachusetts. That goal is bigger than it has ever been before. The increase in demand is not something that I see going away for a really long time, given the number of people who are filing for unemployment is at record-breaking numbers, not just here in Massachusetts, but across the country.
Since COVID-19 all began, we've had many more agency orders per day, and they're much larger orders. Some of it is due to more people being out of work. Some of it's also because they're now supporting towns around them that they didn't normally serve. If a small agency has potentially closed in a town next door, they're stepping in and they're taking that on.
Because childcare, and even more specifically school, is closed, that has had a massive impact on what happens to how perishable foods such as fresh berries, deli meat, we're able to move those things out to children. Because everything closed in the state of Massachusetts, the suppliers of those schools reached out to us with excess inventory that they had, and we were able to go and make pickups of multiple trailer loads of food, from prepared breakfast items and lunch items to full pallets of apples and milk. It was fantastic.
We have gloves on the counter, and we have more gloves downstairs in the workspace.
We are taking steps at the Greater Boston Food Bank to make sure people are as safe as possible. We have an additional cleaner on staff right now who literally just spends the entire day circling the building, cleaning the door handles and anything else people are actually touching. We have agencies waiting outside the building right now. When it's their turn, they walk up to the door, the receptionist asks them a series of questions to make sure they're safe to come into the building. And if they answer no to all of those questions, they're buzzed in. Only one person from an agency is allowed in the building at a time. It's a slower process, but we've had a lot of agencies thank us and tell us that they understand that we're doing this for everyone's safety, and they recognize that we need to keep all of our warehouse workers safe so that we can keep distributing food.
Safety's always been a top priority at the Greater Boston Food Bank, and we want volunteers to know that we're following all of the CDC's recommended guidelines to keep staff, visitors, and volunteers safe. Normally we see over 20,000 volunteers come through our doors every year. In light of everything that's happened with COVID-19, we saw a significant drop in volunteer support. Volunteers are needed now more than ever. They're helping us package shelf-stable boxes of food that are going to go to senior citizens all across eastern Massachusetts. They're helping us create emergency family kits. The emergency family kits are a new project for us, and we're using donated product to create these assorted boxes of shelf-stable items so that way they're ready to grab and go once they reach the partner agency site. Agencies have been so grateful for the work that volunteers have done here at GBFB to continue to make this food available when food insecurity has become a larger question for more people.
We have seen a lot of new people coming in. I would say on the last opening that we had, probably 40% were new families. We are definitely doing more pickups. We're outputting more food. We're working almost every single day, especially with delivering to the homebound folks. We would be hard-pressed to be Rose's Bounty without the Greater Boston Food Bank. They're really essential for our operation. It's not possible to get the amount of food that we're able to get through Greater Boston Food Bank on a shoestring.
Being able to rely upon the network of over 500 agencies that we have here in eastern Massachusetts has been profound and unbelievably important. Without our network, the work that we do here at the Greater Boston Food Bank and with the work of our donors wouldn't even matter.
We're still looking for volunteers to help us. Volunteers are a critical part of our operation, and we wouldn't be able to serve eastern Massachusetts without them.
Donating to the food bank in terms of volunteering or in terms of money, those kinds of donations will go unbelievably far.
Our little food pantry and Greater Boston Food Bank are in this together. We have to work together in order to feed so many people that are really struggling right now.
We do not know when this is going to end. Now, more than ever, we need the support of our donors, food and financial, our volunteers, and everyone in our network.